MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Settling in now, Adrian Campos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Adrian Campos.
Now here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, no outs here, nobody on.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Andrew Bechtold. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, plays that one now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Right fielder, Anthony Buck.
Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Anthony Buck stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count even now at 1-1.
2 outs here.
Now the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, the dude, Gerald. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Wait for a good one, huh? Hey, wait for a good
First
one.
pitch coming, here it is. And he takes ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And he'll dive back in.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Hey, see you
The
driving
1-1 home.
Huh, now?
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
On a line, that's a base
Here you go,
hit.
make the turn, make the turn, make the turn. Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy, way to
You know,
swing the
that's
bat.
sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they
Now
respond. He's had
the
some
second
struggles here, so I think he's just
Esteban.
reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Jacob
Now
Amaya.
batting.
And he's got a shot to open
Hey,
up an
any way
even
you can,
greater
any way
lead
you
if he
can.
can get
Here we
something
go.
into the outfield.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Buck has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded
Now
with 2 away
Left
now.
Yordan Alvarez.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
On the bag here.
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Attaboy, great job.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again,
Now
KJ
batting.
Harrison,
The first
8th
baseman.
batter of the inning now with the
KJ
bases loaded and 2
Harrison.
away. 0-2 count and the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Phillies lead it 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, John
Leading off
Palmer.
for the
He'll get us going here in the bottom
first
half of the
baseman.
second.
Lots of
John
baseball left in this one as we're
Palmer.
still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys
0-1.
to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Batting fifth.
To the plate
second
now,
baseman.
Nick Madrigal.
Nick.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike
Come on.
1.
One strike.
258 the average to begin play. 5 homers and 23 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One down, one down.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting fifth.
At the plate now,
shortstop.
Robert Poisson.
Robert.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Gerald, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, this
Hey,
comes
two
as no
outs here, two
surprise. This
outs.
guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a
1-1-1.
ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Leading off the inning, Connor Scott, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Connor Scott.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
No one out now, no one out.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring up Nick Schufo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, one down now, one down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Schufo, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Nick Schufo becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. So now to the plate, Sixto Sanchez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Here we go, guys.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in, the dude, Gerald. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Hey, you got it. Nice job.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So striding forward now, Esteban Reyes. A couple of walks for him thus far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
One strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Palmer has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. In now, Jacob Amaya. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Adrian Campos. First pitch of the at-bat.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box, Andrew Bechtold. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bechtold has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Standing in now, Anthony Buck. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready now for the Marlins, John Palmer. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is foul right side. Palmer, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Got him to go down swinging there. John Palmer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Madrigal. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter,
standing in, Robert Poisson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game, so I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Digging in and looking for more. The dude, Gerald, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
From the stretch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
From the stretch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting a ball where it's pitched. What I love is he didn't cheat to anything. He let that fastball get deep, and he drove it right out of the yard.
Up next from Miami, Connor Scott. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Pulled toward right center field.
I got it. I got it.
Houston moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now batting, Nick Schufo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Easy out. Easy out. Place it first.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Nico Horner will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
Get ahead. Stay ahead.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The average to start play at .315. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. And the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
2 outs here, 2 outs here.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Miami down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adrian Campos.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. 0-1.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Now at the plate, Andrew Bechtold. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Grounded foul off to the right.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting, first
In
baseman,
now, John Palmer. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, game yourself right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Ready to take his hacks again, the dude, Gerald, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Esteban Reyes. skied into very shallow right. Buck is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Jacob Amaya. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 9-0. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Poisson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, nothing in 1.
Right now.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
1 out, nobody on.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Connor Scott. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 9-0. So digging in now, Nick Schufo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit down the third baseline, scooped up, and there's 1 away. Ryan Castillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Castillo.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
The batter.
To the plate now, Adrian Campos. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he popped him up. Hafey in foul ground. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The dude, Gerald, wins for the league best 15th time as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the